Well, once a member of our armed forces returns from duty, some experience all kinds of issues: PTSD, depression, and other obstacles in their everyday lives.
A Minnesota nonprofit is helping to build healthier veterans in the future. Sin Robertson is the executive director for Revitalizing Veterans' Dreams. She joins us here in studio. Hi, Sin.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here. Tell us a little bit about the organization.
Thank you so much for having us and allowing us space to talk to you about what we do. At Revitalizing Veterans' Dreams, what we do is we offer a space for hope and healing.
And this is because veterans are coming home and they're experiencing all kinds of things, all kinds of different feelings of having trouble fitting in.
Isolation, PTSD, depression, having a hard time assessing having a hard time getting benefits. Once they trust us, they do share very openly that they feel like they're better off to their families dead than alive. And so we try really hard to help fill in those gaps to help them feel like they have a space.
How did you get involved in this organization?
A dear friend of mine committed suicide March 5th, 2023. And after that, I realized our peeps were not okay. Our community was not okay, and I had to do something.
And you were so inclined to step up and start this organization. So thank you. That's very kind of you to do so. But you saw a need. You don't want this to happen to somebody else.
No, I don't want another person to go to a suicide funeral. It has to stop. The peeps are not okay. Nobody's coming. It's up to us to take care of our people.
And how are you taking care of them through the organization? You guys are doing things like, you're not just there for them to talk with, but you're helping through like physical activity, right? Through strength and through running and through exercise and all of that.
To begin with, our biggest goal once we find a veteran is to help get them to the VSO. That's our County Veteran Service Officer. We want every veteran to utilize their benefits, and it can be hard to take that first step. So we will walk with them to get them to the VSO, and once we have that achieved, we will then help line them up to get into the VFW or their local American Legion so that they can find their spot where they belong with people that are like. And then once that is achieved, that's where we get to step in and we do one-on-one. We make space to hear their stories. We make space to help listen for the invisible wounds so that we can then help heal from that. We find a space for them in Revitalizing Veterans' Dreams so that they can have a spot where they belong to a team. They feel like they have a spot where they matter and they're not just a number.
It's good for them to be able to take that first step, which I imagine is very, very hard. To have somebody to talk to, but to take that first step, I think that's probably the biggest challenge for a lot of them. They would rather sit in silence, and maybe not rather, but that's the choice that a lot of people feel like they're faced with.
Sometimes they just don't even know where to begin.
Yeah.
So coming to us at Revitalizing, we can just sit them down and explain that they can just make one phone call to the Veteran Service Officer, and if that's too hard, we can make the phone call on their behalf and get the ball rolling, or we can go with them so that they feel like they have a friend beside them that they can lean upon to be strong for them.
I'm kind of taken by the fact that you lost a friend in March of just last year.
Yes.
And already, a year later, when did you create this?
We lost my friend March 5th, 2023. I decided that May to go to the park and do a hero workout in honor of Michael Murphy. I was convinced nobody would come. I had 14 civilians and 1 Marine came. So that was enough to show me that my community wanted this. Fast forward to this year, September's event, we had 41 military athletes and 32 civilian athletes.
At a workout?
At a workout, at an event.
That was in Chaska. That's, I think, what we're seeing right here.
That was Saturday's workout.
Oh, okay.
The Saturday before Veterans Day, we all come together to do Chad Wilkinson's Hero WOD. Chad Wilkinson was a Navy SEAL who committed suicide in 2018. He created a workout to stay physically fit for mountain deployments, which consists of 1,000 box steps with a 45-pound ruck. There's a beautiful thing that happens when you're in the trenches together, doing hard things. It bonds us all together.
To see that and to see the effort coming together like that, and for you for something that you just sort of have formed within the last several months, it's got to feel really good. But you know you'd like to do more and you'd like to help more people. So what are you thinking about for your future of this organization?
For the future, I would love people to show up to our 3 big events, which is one is in May, one is in September, and one is in November. We have little pocket events throughout the year, but those are the 3 big ones. We need volunteers. We need people to show up and do the event or be a spectator at the event. And if I get to be completely bold and honest, the founder needs help. I'm in a little over my head some days, just help navigating the behind the scenes, how to write grants, how to get better at my presentations, how to find the doors of the leads of the people that are going to be able to help us.
If it were that easy, everyone would be doing it,
Well, you
right?
have the heart and the passion behind it, so I definitely see that and the help. And I want to let people know how they can get involved too, right? I mean, how they can help, because you guys do so much for these veterans. I mean, for the holidays, people can help, right? They can donate money, and you guys provide gifts to families.
Yes, we have adopted a family for Christmas this year. It is a veteran family where the father is a Marine with severe PTSD. We have helped him through his journey through treatment, and we have been taking care of the family because he needs to be off getting healthy right now, and we don't need him worried about his family. So we are going to adopt the family for Christmas so he can continue to get healthy and rush back to his family. So help with donations for that, and just the operation costs of a brand new nonprofit gets a touch overwhelming sometimes.
I feel like I need to ask you about the logo, and because you are so well coordinated over there. So you've got the purple going on. So tell us about that, the purple and the theme here that you've got going on.
Well, my logo was created by a young lady that sits on my board. Her name is Jennifer. She is active Air Force. So on my board, we do have active military, which was very important for us to be real and relevant. Our logo came from her, and it signifies all the things we believe in. The purple comes from, if you take a color from each of the branches and melt them in a pot, you get purple, and that signifies somebody that helps all the branches. And we support and will help any branch, whether you're struggling or your things are going great. The arrow at the far end, every military person is issued a compass. That is what their compass looks like. A compass points due north. Our due north at Revitalizing is for everybody to find a community and a safe space. At the other end, you'll see a barbell. That signifies the hard work, whether it's physically or emotionally. We get in the trenches together and do hard work to heal and get bonded.
Revitalizing Veterans Dream. You brought in a coffee cup, a tumbler, and I wanted to ask you a little bit about that because it has a bunch of names listed on one side of it. Tell me about this and what it means.
The tumbler was formed after a veteran trusted us to share a story of the 31 gentlemen that did not return home from Vietnam with him. He had been holding that invisible wound all the way from coming home from Vietnam. And when he shared this with me, I could feel his pain. And these gentlemen are not on the wall. So at Revitalizing for his birthday, we made him a birthday box, and we chose to make a cup with all 31 boys' names on it so he can have his own personal wall. And when he's brave enough to share the story with others, he can show them their own wall because they deserve to be on a wall.
That is so touching.
Sin, thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you.
And you're just getting started, and I know we're going to have you back here in a couple months, and you're going to have all kinds of big things to talk about. So thank you much.
Thank you.
You can head to minnesotalive.com if you would like to learn more about Revitalizing Veterans Dreams.